Hello, this is Jason Gillearn. If you dig what you're hearing, please go to irishcomic.com and hit that donate button. Thank you.
Promo code.
All right, welcome back. Today's episode of the Promo Code Podcast with Jason Gillearn is brought to you by Low Cost Divorce. That's right. Okay, so if you got married, if you're married now, let's say, you know a few things. You know that number one, you're a fucking idiot, okay? And you also know that you're definitely going to get divorced, right? There's no doubt. Might take a few months, a few years, 15 years, who knows, but it's going to happen. Now, divorce costs money, a lot of money, right? So what are you going to do? Now, I guess you could set aside money for the divorce right when you get married, like I have, but I don't recommend it, okay? There's tax issues, people start asking questions like your spouse. Anyway, the point is you don't have to do this with low-cost divorce. I mean, if they had low-cost divorce when I got married, do you think I'm starting a secret bank account? You know? You think I'm hatching a financial escape plan? Day one of my marriage? Hell no. I'm spending that money on my wife. Right? Low-cost divorce is going to save you so much money, you can't afford not to get divorced. Look, let's face it, women are smarter than men. But not when it comes to marriage, especially women who make the money. You fall in love with a guy in a cover band, right? You're working, supporting him in his stupid band, right? It's great when you're 25, he's sitting on the couch strumming his guitar, and you think, you know what, I can change him. This won't last. You know, then you skip ahead 15 years, it ain't so cool, right? Now he's 40, lost all that cool hair, he's fat. Now he's on the phone, right? Trying to book a gig in Fresno for $50, opening up for Great White. You'd be better off financially if you burned up in that fire. But no, he survived. Now you're going to pay for a divorce attorney? Hell no, it's over. You can't fix him. Low-cost divorce. Guys are just as dumb, right? Fall in love with a hot girl, you pay off her college loans, then you pay her way through beautician school. She was molested by her uncle, but she's cool now, man. You paid for it. You paid for her therapy. She's doing great. Right? So now you marry her. I mean, sure, she dated another woman for a year, but that was a phase. Okay, good call, fuckhead. Now it's a few years later and the phase is back. In fact, that's her new girlfriend's name, Phase. Now she's braiding her hair right after she eats her pussy. Marriage over. Gonna keep paying, dummy? Fuck no. Low-cost divorce. Look, you're gonna be bitter. Why be broke too? You know, I don't care how much money you have. If somebody takes half your cash, you're pissed, right? I don't care if you only have $2. Actually, it's better if you have only $2, right? Take both, bitch. I'm out of here. Good luck, motherfucker. You know, money is one thing, but time is another. Time is money, and you don't have time for a divorce. Meeting with lawyers, haggling over shit. You got other shit going on. You're too busy fighting. You're calling her a lying cunt. She's calling you a fucking loser. You're busy. You're probably already boning other people. You have a new relationship. You need to save money to date that new person. Then if that works out, you got to save money for the marriage and then that divorce too. So, and here's what they're going to do for you. They are going to get your court costs eliminated. That's right. Nothing. Zip, nada, waived. They're going to provide you with all the documentation that you need. All the docs. All you have to do is prove that you qualify by saying that you make a little less money than you really do. And that's it. You're just going to state that you're living below the poverty level and you can't afford court docs. This is going to save you a lot of cash while at the same time releasing them from any liability. Okay, everybody wins. I mean, sure, it's a bit of a gamble, but so is life. So is your marriage. We know how that turned out. You're due for a win. Just sign those docs. Or just stamp your name. Put a big X there. They don't give a shit. And by the way, if they happen to scrutinize the paperwork and there's an issue with you falsifying legal documents, they can advise you on how to proceed and get you out of the legal hot water that you're in. Or they might laugh in your face. I don't know. Depends on who answers the phone. I have buddies, man. I have buddies who did not use low-cost divorce because they didn't know about it, right? They spent thousands of dollars on divorce attorneys. And now they're broke, right? They're sitting there in the midlife crisis in a studio apartment, eating fucking ramen like they're 18. They got a roommate. I have one buddy, man. He is bumming, right? I go over there and smoke weed with him. He stares off into space. He doesn't know what the fuck happened. He's like, dude, my wife's gone. My kids hate me. I have no money left. I still owe that fucking lawyer thousands. You know what? I'm going to start sucking dick. That's right. Divorce can change your sexuality, okay? Now, if you're going gay, you might as well have a few bucks in your pocket. Low-cost divorce. All right, so go to their website, Low Cost Divorce, right? They're going to give you $50 off as long as your, divorce isn't too complicated, right? Type in the promo code DYKE. I love it. All right, so I have an assignment for you listeners, right? I want you to rate the podcast, and I want you to write a review about any of the products or services you've heard me talk about on this podcast, heard me promote, right? You've had some Bill's fucking Donuts, Shazam's Calzones. Let me know. Rate the pod, write a review. Just like Chris Coach 321. Thanks, brother. Love it. All right, good luck to everybody, and thank you always for listening to the Promo Code Podcast with Jason Gillearn.
I'm a calling.